this is Anke for Golden Camera, and I have the pleasure to talk to Michael Douglas for the Kominsky Method. So, Michael, your acting talent feels like natural. You know, and you've been doing it for
50 years.
I didn't want to say. I wanted to say a couple of years. And you just finally got your star on the Walk of Fame, so congratulations.
Thank you.
But may I take you back to your baby steps in the beginning of your career? Did you ever have an acting coach? And if so, what kind of student were you?
I did. I studied in New York City with an acting teacher in an acting class for a while. I would encourage anybody. I was a very shy student. Kind of very, very tense, and I was fortunate enough to have an acting coach who brought me out, who started to give me confidence, and I gradually developed a presence which I did not naturally have.
Mm-hmm. Would you make a good acting coach? Are you a good teacher in life?
I think so. If the situation is right. I don't make suggestions unless young actors want to hear something. I think you have to be very careful about that. But I think as a producer, I look at the whole picture of something. I'm not worried only about my role. I'm also aware of what the other actors are doing or what's required in a scene. Mm-hmm. So I think I probably could be an okay teacher.
I can only imagine. And I would like to know what the Douglas method is. Not so much as an acting, but you know, your father, yourself, you have children. What are the common traits in these generations? What are the traditions you see which makes you and your father and your kids a Douglas?
A good judge of material. Mm-hmm. A good analysis of material, strong tenacity, stamina. The fact of seeing something through to its end, trying to complete a job to the best of your ability.
Mm-hmm. And you're acting now for 50 years. Almost 30 years ago, you actually got the Golden Camera Award.
I was in a...
And just recently, a couple of years back, you were so kind to give it to Danny DeVito, your friend and colleague. What do you remember of receiving the Golden Camera Award? And where do you put these awards? I don't think a shelf will fit them all. You must have a room by now.
No, I have a few shelves. But one of the things I always love about receiving the Golden Camera Award and others is coming to Germany, and a lot of times the German audiences for the first time hearing my voice.
Yeah,
and
that's true.
Part of my success in Germany was the fact that I had fantastic German actors who dubbed me. And I would always make a point of, when I was there, of taking my voice, my German voice, out to lunch or for dinner. And I appreciated very much the work they did. But Germany has always been a wonderful, supportive audience for me. I've enjoyed my times there and thank them. They were really going back to Strasse to San Francisco.
Yes.
Germany was like the first foreign audience that supported me. So I was always very grateful to their assistance.
And now you're back on TV.
Now I'm back on TV.
How ironic is that?
But it's not television as we know it, because it's this streaming process, which means no commercials. And if this, like the Kominsky Method, is a half-hour comedy, could be 25 minutes long, 35 minutes long. Any language is accepted. So it's been a wonderful outlet, and at least in the States has made it easier than ever before for actors to go between movies and television. So I'm very happy with this show. I'm very proud. I'm so glad that you like it.
Yes, I do indeed. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And I look forward to the next 50 years.
I hope so.
Well, your dad is turning
50,
102.
I know, but that would make me about 125, so I don't think so.